Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'. What a beautiful day. Fast Freddy on the piano.
Yep, Fast Freddy on the keyboard. Wow, Mr. Merrill and polka dots.
Yep, they call me Dottie.
Yep, I'm called Big Dottie.
Big Dottie. Don't forget to call your Dottie. Hey, it's going to be a fun show today. I'm really looking forward to it. We got some awesome things to do today.
We're doing some awesome shrimp today and having an awesome time. We'll be right back right after this, ladies and gentlemen.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and Profire Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Healthy Homegrown Wisconsin Potatoes, No Name Butcher Quality Meats, Sundrop Soda, The Oneida Nation, Glorious Malone Fine Sausage, Henning's Award-Winning Cheese, Golden Home Ultra Thin Pizza Crusts, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Boy, sounds like grilling music, huh?
Awesome shrimp.
I don't know how you get the pace going, Freddie. Give me some pace. Give me a pace.
That's the theme song. Awesome shrimp.
Awesome shrimp. Awesome shrimp.
Awesome shrimp.
Awesome shrimp.
That's what
awesome,
it is.
awesome
Ah,
That's
dang, how
all
soon
right.
I forget.
You know what it is?
We're not at Wilson's Meat Market.
No.
God, where are we?
Where are we?
We're in paradise.
We
in
are in
paradise.
paradise, sir.
I'll tell you what, it's going to be a fun show. We just got through taping another one, made a couple of nice mixed drinks, and had a great time here so far. But we're going to have a wonderful time
We
here
are,
today.
we
Awesome
are. We
time.
just hope so, Freddie can finish the show.
All right.
Because I'm terrible on the piano, that's for sure.
Well, our good friend, the shrimp pimp, showed up, Ron, and brought us some wonderful, awesome shrimp. And if you remember in this world, there's white, there's pink, there's brown, and those shrimp are by the wayside when it comes to the royal reds.
Oh.
And that's when it's in front of us here today. Deep water, cold water, beautiful. I'll compare it to any lobster any day, ladies and gentlemen. AwesomeShrimp.com to find out where you can get some near you or have it shipped to you. Guaranteed the best.
You know, it is absolutely awesome. I mean, really, we serve that to friends of ours all the time.
Yep.
That's such a big difference.
They had turned around and bought 6, 7 bags.
That's it. Yes, I did, exactly.
Wait, standing ovation.
That's what it
Hey.
is. I can't help but just take a good look because that stuff is just awesome.
It is. It really is. It really
So
is.
what are you going to make?
We're gonna do
Yeah.
a little cast iron skillet cooking today. I got a
All
beautiful
right.
little Dutch oven here. And in the Dutch oven, we're gonna do some great flavors. And that's where I'm gonna get
Okay.
started right now.
Good.
The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to our nice little Profire grill. Our nice, beautiful Profire grill. That's the grill we're gonna be using today. And all we're simply gonna do is fire up the jets. Fire up the jets on our, on the burners back here. There we go. And we'll get those babies going. And let me just turn that up a little bit.
Okay.
Get those turned up a little
Gotcha.
bit. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a nice little seafood medley. And we're gonna start with some wonderful wine that Freddie supplied me with. I forgot mine at home. You gotta have a little white wine when it comes to cooking and simmering. We're gonna actually get the stock pot going first. A couple of nice sticks of butter in there. We're gonna grab a couple sticks of butter. We're gonna grab a knife. We're gonna put some lemon in there. Squeezins of lemon, a squeezins of lemon, a squeezins of both lemons. We got some wonderful, nice green top. What'd you call them? Scallions?
We could call them scallions.
We could call
Yeah.
them scallions. We'll call them green top. Put some green top onions in there for flavor. And here's here's what I love doing. I raided the herbal garden today, and we have oregano in there.
Right.
I've got parsley in there. We have thyme in there. And I thought I threw one more little baby in there. Oh, some nice fresh basil right there. So we're gonna put some basil in there. We'll put a little bit of a great little thyme. We'll just kind of rip that off as we go. Some parsley in there. Some oregano is gonna go in there. Some nice oregano. We'll place that inside of there.
It'll make a nice stock.
It really, really will.
I mean, the flavor on herbs, if you ever worked out with other herbs and all, it makes a difference. We already tried that with the basil earlier on there. You could just, I mean, it's just amazing.
Speaking of stock, to go with the wine, we're gonna add a little stock pot in there. We're gonna get this baby going. In the next segment, when I get this baby just heated up, get the flavors going, we're gonna add the awesome shrimp in there. I've got some clams and I got some mussels.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We got mussels on
Yeah, so we're gonna do the favorite on top of here. And if you ever get a chance to head to a flea market, get to a flea market and pick yourself up a nice little Dutch oven just like this one here. It's got a great little lid on top of there. I was fortunate enough to find this baby for a mere 20 bucks, which is a steal. You won't find it for that price.
You got it.
So we're gonna get that on my stock pot. We're gonna get that baby rolling there. I'll tell you that, and get some flavor going in this
All right, I
show.
like, mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Shrooms.
Freddie eats shrooms like crazy. I'm surprised we still got these
I
left
am
up here.
too, really.
Yeah, all right.
I
But I'm marinating the mushrooms today, and today I'm marinating the mushrooms in some rum, a little soy sauce, and of course the brown sugar. The brown sugar really makes a big difference of this whole recipe. And there's different things where I went ahead and used the wine.
Now, Freddie
before.
begs to differ. I think thinks it's the rum that'll make the
I
difference.
think it'll be the rum, that's for sure on there. Now I'm going to be using the grill mats today. You've seen us use the grill mats before. Doesn't take very long to do the mushrooms on there, but it's very easy to do. You place them right on top of the grate of your grill. You can even do this with the shrimp also if you wanted to, but I'm using this with the mushrooms today. So what I'm going to do on the shrooms, I've already got some here already marinated, but this is what I put in the marinade. I'm going to start out with, and I'm going to use a lot of brown sugar here. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of brown sugar.
I like brown sugar.
Yeah, because if you think you don't have enough, double the amount of brown sugar.
That's right.
It does. It makes a big difference. Now, of course, on this, I'll be light on the rum because we're using rum. And the rum, the flavor on that will really make a really big difference on it, too. There again, I've used the burgundy wine. I've used the Worcestershire sauce. But you only want maybe a quarter cup of rum in there. That's all you need.
There you go.
And
Go
the
to
big thing
Jamaica,
that
Mom.
you need, you're going to have to need the soy sauce. Now, if you like, you could go ahead and put a little bit of oil in there. But today, I'm just go ahead and using the soy sauce. I'm going to stir it up. It's just going to be basically a baste for this. You got to start out with the base. Place that on. And then you go ahead and take your shrooms. Place that on there. Place that on. Place them in. Now I like marinating mine really for a good couple hours. You really want the flavor in there, just similar like what I done to this one here. So we'll let this sit. Next segment I'll throw those on. We'll get ready to have a good time. Other than that, folks, we'll see you in just a little bit.
Hey, Mad Dog Merrill, the shrimp pimp,
Yes.
and the side dish, Fast Freddy on the keyboard.
What a group. What a group.
What a
huh?
group, what a group, what a group. I'll tell you what, Mad Dog and Merrill love grilled foods, and there's nothing finer. I always tell everybody my favorite, if I had a choice, I tell this for the last 20 years,
Yes,
I
you
have
have.
shrimp and asparagus. Shrimp and asparagus are my two favorite things to eat if you blend it together as a meal, and that's what I'll have. And I only discovered, and thanks to the shrimp pimp, awesomeshrimp.com, and tell us the difference, Ron, if you would, between the shrimp I was buying and the Royal.
These Royal Reds are wild caught. That's the biggest difference there is. They're wild caught off the deep shores of Argentina in the cold waters. They're hand deveined, not processed deveined, hand deveined, flash frozen with the shell on.
Yep.
And
the shell holds the moisture, holds the flavor.
Exactly.
And when you cook it with the shell on, that's absolutely fine because it absorbs the flavor and holds it in.
Yes.
When you take the shell off, you don't lose that much. It can go either way.
exactly.
Yep.
And one more thing
Just like
is,
Freddie.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like Freddie.
Yeah.
One more thing, they're sushi grade, so you can never get sick on them.
Really?
Really?
Yep, they're sushi grade, so
Yeah.
you never have to worry about undercooking in them.
Yeah, exactly right.
So, yep,
Well,
So,
that's
so
good
when
to
I go
know.
eat
I
at a
love
sushi place, the shrimp's always cooked
correct,
because it's not sushi grade.
correct. So this is sushi grade.
Things we learn every day,
Yes,
ladies and
I
gentlemen.
know.
Thank you. Thank
Well-
you on that one.
Well, I'm going to show everybody my stock pot. My stock pot is just a boiling, and that baby's just a frying away and cooking away, and the flavors are. You can contest to the fact of
Yep.
the flavors, Ron. The shrimp pimp says the flavors are delicious. The first thing to go into there, we're going to do this in order here. I got some andouille sausage, so we're going to take some andouille sausage, and we're simply going to pop that baby open. And just a nice spice. Just gonna add a little bit of
Well,
flavor
it's
to
a
it.
lot different. I'll tell you, go with the andouille than the regular, Polish sausage or anything like that, because they got the spices and the flavor in there that really brings in.
So we're gonna add some andouille sausage in there that's already been pre-cooked. Just toss that baby right in. We're gonna go with clams and mussels. You can find these in the freezer department. And it's a compliment to the beautiful royal shrimp, I'll guarantee you. So we're gonna add some nice little baby neck clams. I don't know how I'm gonna get those in there with. There, that's enough of those. Oh boy, I love clams
I do
too.
too.
Okay. The shrimp are going to go in next because we want to get those into the belly of the pot. We call it the belly of the pot.
Belly of the pot.
I'll show you the belly of the pot.
And push that down. The next thing to go in there are some beautiful mussels.
Yeah.
The mussels are all pre-cooked too, and these are in a garlic butter sauce. And I'm showing you this just because they're in the freezer department. You find them in every store, and they're reasonable price, and they go extremely well with the shrimp and with the andouille and everything else. So
Yeah,
we're just going to
especially
pop
got the sauce and everything right in there, so that really enhances the flavor once you've got it in the pot.
the garlic and the butter. Exactly right. See, Mad Dog forgot his garlic.
Yeah, there you go. You didn't forget it.
No.
It's right there for you.
So we're gonna add those mussels in there. I'm gonna stack that baby down. And here's what we're gonna do. I was gonna add some sweet corn because I was gonna dice it up and cut it in there, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna add the sweet corn.
No,
in
it's
there.
too
I don't
hot
think,
out.
well, and there's no room. So I'm gonna add the rest of the andouille.
If there's no room, then we can't do it.
So Rebel, I've been saying the shrimp pimp.
Yep.
The shrimp.
Yep. Yep.
I love that.
I got really tired of Bubba Gump.
You look like a Bubba Gump, Bo.
Oh, well, but yeah.
So when I go on awesomeshrimp.com, was I truthful in telling them you can find a store locator, but you can also find during those stores places the retailers will ship it to you?
Yes, correct. Yes, top left-hand corner of our website, it'll say retail outlets. You click on there, it'll bring up all the retail outlets that we are in, all the high-quality meat markets. You click on their individual website, they'll take you right to their website, and you're all set.
And you know what? As we always say, if it don't say awesome shrimp, it ain't awesome
That's
shrimp.
not awesome.
Didn't I always say that?
Well, shrimp is shrimp, but then there's awesome shrimp.
Yeah.
Exactly right. Now there's another way to look at it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
All right, Freddie.
You ready for a
Venerable.
drink?
You guys look like you're thirsty.
Yeah, I'm thirsty for
Good
it. How
old
about
rum, you
Yeah.
know. We already did the rum with on the mushrooms. Since we have rum,
The highest quality spice rum Rod would buy. Yep.
there you go by the
Make 'em on.
you can go by the
make 'em on.
measurements on that, which I'm watching on here. I do about a 50-50 mixture on this, and if you want to, you could definitely go lower on there. But since we're using apple cider,
Can't get much lower than us.
a little bit of apple cider, I'm going to do about a little bit more than half of that.
Hey, if you want to see a link, if you don't remember awesomeshrimp.com, go to maddogandmerrill.com and you'll find awesome shrimp on top of there. So always remember that too, please.
Now we got some bitters. Bitters sort of takes care of the sweetness, you know? Bitters. Have you gone to Washington Island and had their bitters? Did you go?
Oh God, 1,000 years ago.
That's weird.
I
When
thought-
bitters was young.
When bitters
Hold
was-
on, hold on. Let me throw a few more ice cubes in there.
All right, go ahead.
I have a feeling that
Oh, it's not. That's for sure.
it melted.
I thought the bitters took care of the hangover in the morning.
That was the chocolate bar and chocolate ice cream.
Oh, okay.
That was up the night before. All right. Yeah, baby.
Arr, 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 matey. Arr. Well, thank God we didn't throw
Boy.
any soda in there, huh?
Oh,
To the moon,
whoa,
Alice.
look at that. Boy, that sure looks good. But we'll wait and see. We'll be right back.
What? What?
Well, it does.
All right. Right on cue, right on cue.
Hey.
I think Rebel, the shrimp pimp and Freddie Beyer deserve a nice little drink.
I think so.
Hey, you know
too.
what you deserve with that? Just
It's a little warm here.
hold on. You just keep pouring. Don't pour it all the way up.
Don't pour it all the way up.
Yeah, yeah,
okay. Oh, I see what he means.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Ah.
I think you can thin that out a little bit.
This drink is called Papa's Cream Soda.
Oh, all right.
So this is called Papa's Cream Soda. So we took upon our good friends at Twigs, the world's largest sundrop museum in Shawnee, Wisconsin, twigsbeverage.net. You got to get there. And it gets just a little bit of cream soda to top it all off.
Oh,
Scrumptious.
Oh, there you go. Mr. Pimp,
Yes.
help yourself.
All right. Thank
there you go, sir. All right.
All right.
All right.
AwesomeShrimp.com,
Awesome.
ladies and gentlemen.
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, give her a shot. Give her
Yeah.
2 shots.
I think I could live. It's refreshing.
I bet it is.
Yes, it
little
is. Very good.
carbonation on
Very
top.
good.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm going to grab my little stock pot, which was bubbling over, wasn't it,
Yes, it was.
Mr. Pimp?
Yes, it
Well,
was.
that's going to be hot on your toes if I drop that.
Oh,
buddy.
we don't want that to happen.
No.
So, Rebel, what's your favorite dish to make with the shrimp?
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I like it just as plain can be. I throw it. I get the water boiling. I take it right from frozen. I drop it in the water. 2 minutes. They float.
Yep.
A little garlic butter.
Yeah.
A little Jack and Sun drop. Oh yeah, that's a meal in itself. That's a meal
Floating to the
in
top.
itself.
Coming to the top.
Right. Right.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you can see that crock pot there,
Oh, man.
that looks just absolutely delicious.
Look at that.
That's everything that we blended together. And I don't think I can pour that off, but we're going to give it a shot of somewhat of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
He's a
you know what-
fancy
you know what-
man.
You know what? Well, you know what might happen? I've done Pyrex before, and that sometimes don't work.
No,
But what we're going to do is
that's the way to do it.
we're going to get that baby. We're going to show you how that should. Now all that flavor is blended together. We got the clams, we got the mussels, we got the beautiful, awesome shrimp. And literally what it did, it boiled to the top, and I shut it off, and it was ready. And that's all it took.
That's all it
Add some flavor to it. The shrimp pimp's a plain Jane kind of guy, but add a little flavor to it, and you'll be happy too. It works either way.
Beautiful.
Absolutely wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Awesome.
Awesome.
A little warm there.
Yeah, a little hot.
Yeah, I was just checking.
little hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna grab some shrooms right
All
over
right,
that way there.
sounds
You're a
good.
great man there. The shrooms are looking good. We'll get those off the grill. Freddie loves mushrooms.
He's the mushroom king.
Merrill had them soaking in rum, brown sugar, and soy sauce overnight. May I suggest that, along with Papa's cream soda from Twig's Beverage Drinks
And some rum.
and some rum.
Some rum.
And there we go
There you
there.
go.
That's good eats all the way around. We got the shrooms. We got the beautiful, awesome display there. AwesomeShrimp.com. We've got the rum drinks.
Yes.
And
very
Freddie, I'm
good.
going to let you take us away to a little guitar playing there. Is that the guitar? No.
Oh,
But he's right on key.
That's a fiddle.
That's not the fiddle.
That's a banjo.
Ah, it's not a banjo either.
I think it's a piano.
Good drink.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
All righty. Hey.
Hey, let me show you why they call it Royal Red. That's the reason we call it Royal Red Shrimp. Hey, Shrimp Pimp, why did you get involved? What makes you get involved with doing shrimp? I mean, you have other occupations and stuff.
And I do, but
Yeah.
I really like seafood.
Yep.
I got tired of the little tiny shrimp that didn't taste
The
like
whites,
anything.
the browns,
Yes.
the pinks.
So I went after, size matters. I went after that big royal red
Yeah.
with that juicy lobster taste to it. Yes.
Absolutely
Oh,
phenomenal.
Amazing.
You can't beat the flavor when it comes to that shrimp and the
There
crispness.
you go, pretty boy.
I'd just plain dip it all in butter just like you would lobster. That's what I tell people to do.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Delicious.
Delicious. Really good.
Well, go to AwesomeShrimp.com. Go to MadDogAndMerrill.com. We had a wonderful time today. Don't be afraid to take a big old stock pot like this. Go out to your soon-to-be Pro-Fire gas grill, fire up the jets, cook that baby up, boil some flavor, plop in some great seafood, and let it cook. It comes out wonderful. Merrill's mushrooms are fantastic. Little rum, little brown
Little rum,
sugar,
brown
little soy
sugar,
sauce, can't
little
go
soy
wrong.
sauce, ready to go, man. Real good. to
A
go.
rum drink and good friends, you can't go
Yes.
wrong.
Can't go wrong with that.
There you go. Toast
Mad Dog
for
Merrill,
sure.
Fast Freddy on the keyboards, and the Shrimp Pimp with us today. Take care, folks. We'll
Hey,
see you down the
have a good
road.
one.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.